Hello there, you guys. I'm currently off of work. See, grocery outlet. I'm off of work. It is currently Tuesday evening, and I know that this week is pretty busy. Tomorrow I have a potluck that I'm going to, and for Bible study. And then on Friday, my grandparents come in. On Saturday is my graduation party because I'm graduating. I'm hopefully going to be done with all of my school stuff by this week. I've also got something ordered that's going to be coming in soon. I have a little, it's a tripod so that I could stick my phone like right here so that I could do more videos in the car without me shaking like crazy. I'm going to go watch the sunset a little bit. It's already pretty set. I don't know if you guys can even see in the shopping center here. Let me turn off my light. This is my new car. Did I already say that? I think I already said that. I did get a new car this past weekend on Mother's Day. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch the sunset right now, and I will probably see you guys tomorrow morning. Looky here. Alrighty, okay, so it's the next day. I'm right now doing my hair. I just thought I would pop on and show you guys kind of how I've been doing my hair recently. Basically, the goal is root confusion, which is basically I will alternate the curls. Go in, I start wrapping and then see how it's kind of flat and then it goes to like kind of more twisted. That's kind of the goal that I'm going for, and then leaving kind of a little bit off the barrel, holding it up there for a couple seconds, letting it go. It's pretty much how I've been doing it. And then same situation towards my face. Whoa. Leaving it flat and then twisting it kind of as I go. I also like to really shake out the curls quite a bit, so my head is being shooken all over the place. Alrighty, that's pretty much how I've been curling my hair. Now I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'm gonna go eat some breakfast. I'm gonna go now and do all that stuff. Alrighty, so right now I'm in the car waiting for my mom. She's inside and we're about ready to leave to go to the church. But before we go to the church, I think we're going to Costco because we're placing an order for the cake for my graduation party on Saturday. I'm trying to think of other errands that we need to run, but then I am going to the church and I've got some things that I need to get done there before graduation. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. My love runs free. Oh, there is nothing like your love. There is nothing and no one above. Oh, come be with us, Holy One. Oh, come be with us. I just looked at the little time-lapse thing that I just filmed, and that like coloring looks awful, but I finished the whole presentation thing. I just tested it out on one of our TVs to see how it would actually look. Yeah, I'm really excited to be doing these songs. I'm also, a lot of things have gotten done for the party. We've got the flowers that have been ordered. We ordered the cake yesterday, and then we've got all of the tablecloth and all of the stuff for it ready to go. There is nothing. I thought I'd go ahead and just kind of share of what's happened within the last, I guess, kind of 24 hours. I don't want to put the pressure on myself that I have to film everything, and like I started filming so much and just went back and deleted some of the footage and just kept small clips, which I'll probably be sharing throughout this talk. But yeah, yesterday was not a potluck. It was actual, I mean, yes it was, but actually behind the scenes it was them throwing me a graduation party, or a surprise graduation party that they didn't want me to know about. I felt so special and am so blessed to be able to have that group of women at my church who have mentored me. And just thinking back on yesterday, there was so much advice that was given, so much that was shared, so many like words of encouragement, and I'm just so grateful for each and every one of those people that were there and that really just encouraged me. Just super thankful for that, for all of them. And yeah, I know that I didn't like vlog while I was there or anything. I mean, number one, vlogging is kind of an awkward thing to do, and number two, I just wanted to make sure that I was being there and in the moment. I did get some photos and stuff like that, and yeah, we came home with a lot of cake and yeah, just super grateful for all of the advice and encouragement that was there, and the support that they've given me over the past 8 months that I've been going to the Bible study. I learned so much from all of these women, and that's one of the biggest pieces of advice that I would give to you if you're younger, is to get involved into a women's Bible study of some kind. And even if you're younger or older, just to get involved. And it's truly a blessing, and I couldn't be more grateful for each and every one of them. I am currently getting ready to go to work. I actually got my my little tripod thing hooked up in my car. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna see how that goes today. I'm gonna try it while I'm in the car and see how that goes. It's honestly really nice because it's not super gigantic. Like, it's not something that's gonna be super distracting, because it's basically like the size of a GPS, so it's not gonna be blocking my view at all or anything like that. And anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be getting ready to go to work here shortly. Alrighty, so currently it is Saturday, is my graduation party. I've got a lot of stuff to do today. I need to make my balloon arch thing that I'm making. My parents, I can hear them coming in there. They just got back from our church because they were setting up at the church. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that needs to get done today, and I've got about 3 hours. Really excited for this party, and yeah, I'm really excited. Really looking forward to this party. So it kind of like I woke up this morning, it kind of was like, you know, when you were little and you woke up on your birthday and you were like just so excited. That's the way it is right now. So definitely very nervous though, because I have a speech thing that I'm going to be giving today, and I'm nervous for that. Alrighty, so I'm currently dressed in my dress that I'm wearing to the party. I've got my hair done, and we are going to be leaving here shortly. I did not do very much makeup. I have not been wearing very much makeup lately, to be honest with you. Mascara is pretty much it. But yeah, I have got everything ready to go. I've started doing some of the balloons. I'm going to do more of the balloons while I'm at the church. But yeah, we are getting ready for my graduation party, like 12:30. The party starts at 2 or 2:30. I should probably use some more of this before I leave, though. I'm not thinking about it. Hairspray. Here we are once again. We're back at the church, and I've got to make a welcome slide. I made one on Canva earlier. Didn't like the way it looked, so we are making now another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I gotta put the balloon arch together. It's really hot. It's about 92, 93 degrees outside. So anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this thing up. Alrighty, so I already got the balloons measured out of where they're gonna go. This is not the room where we're gonna be at. This is just our Sunday school room, but got all of the flowers, and then we have all the rest of the stuff here. And then my balloons are all in those bags, but I still have to blow up more balloons because there's a lot of balloons left that need to be blown up. So, yeah.
When I wake, I know you are with me. In the dark, I can almost see you clearly.
A car just parked right in front of me, and that makes me a little bit nervous because they're in the car and I don't want to look like as though I'm talking to a camera. It's currently 2 days after my graduation party. I'm actually on break at work right now. It's like 7:32. The light's actually kind of nice. I actually genuinely really like this lighting. I just want to talk a little bit about my graduation because you saw the couple little clips. My graduation went really well. Quite a bit of people came and I loved every bit of it. I wish I could go back and like stop in time because there were so many different little conversations that I had with different people that were giving me advice, and I'm like, I know how much I won't remember it. And so tonight, once I get home, my goal is to go through, write things down, because if I don't, I'm gonna forget, and I don't want to forget. But my graduation went so well. I loved every bit of it. My favorite part was the worship aspect. I had a whole speech prepared and planned out, and it did not go according to plan. It did not go according to plan. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys all for
I need to smile.
As you can tell by that little clip, I basically just cried. I said thank you about 3 times, my dad said, and I cried throughout that whole little bit. And I had like a prepared, like not really prepared, because the more I prepare, the more I think into it, and the more I think into it, the more I second guess myself, and the more I second guess myself, the more I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. So I had a verse that came to mind, which you guys saw me talk about it, I think, in my last vlog. So that was like last week when that had happened, and I was like, oh, like that's what I'm going to talk on, because I know that the conversation of college is going to get brought up. It still gets brought up. Like people at my work know that I graduated, and they're like, oh, you're gonna go to college? And I'm like, no, not yet. So, but overall, I think when I think back on just my whole graduation party, it was so special to me. Standing up, I stood up in front of everybody, and this is the reason to why I cried. I stood up and I stood in front of everybody, and I looked into each and every one of the people's eyes, and I was like, wow, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, all of these people that were there at my graduation all played such a significant role in my life, and it was crazy, because I looked at each, like, I saw my Cubbies teacher that I had when I was in Awana. I don't know if you guys know even what Awana is, but I was in Cubbies and I saw her there. I saw all of my Sunday school teachers that I had there. My pastor was there. My pastor's wife was there. My parents, my grandparents, all of my family members. There were just so many people that were super significant in my life, and they were all there to support me. And there's never been a time where my church family did not support me. Like, and I just sat there and I like thought about the room that I was in. This is the room. I mean, I've never thought to be very sentimental, especially about places and things like that, until that night when I was like realizing like that same church building was the same room that, you know, when I was a kid, when I was in Awana, we did like race car track. We had this gigantic race car track built that, you know, people would use. We would do like these race car races things where I spent game nights in when I was in middle school, and we would do that for a youth group. And then when I had my old youth pastor would lead in there, and he would do worship, and then the band would do worship, and like all of the, I grew up in that place, like that building. Of course, the church building is not the church. The church is the people, and the church, meaning the people, just made that place so special to me. And it's a second home to me, and it's crazy. It's really, really wild. So yeah, I have a speech that I'm gonna probably like film on YouTube and then post it. I've got like 1 minute, so I'm trying to like wrap this up. But yeah, I'm so blessed. I'm beyond blessed, but just by all of the people that have come around me and have supported me over the years, and just it's incredible. It's incredible. I'm gonna maybe film a little bit more when I get back in my car after work. Alrighty, I'm back at my favorite spot after work. Not gonna lie, this view will honestly never ever get old, ever. Okay, so yeah, I had such an amazing graduation, and it's just so bizarre for me to think like I'm done with school, and then it like sets in, and it's like it's set in for a while, like where it's like, okay, so I'm done, so then like what's next? And like that's like the immediate thing. And like I was talking to a really good friend, mentor of mine at my graduation. I was like, yeah, so like everybody's question has been like, what's next? What are you doing for college? What are you going to be doing after, you know, now that you're graduated? And I'm always like, I don't even know. She was saying like that was one of like her fears, was like trying to figure out like what is she gonna say to people when they ask her. And she was like, you know what, like God's got a plan, and it's his plan, and we're not gonna know what that is. And like I think it's so crazy that so many, and like good intentioned people, like I'm not saying that this is like a bad thing to think, but I think like a lot of times like we need to kind of like rethink the questions that we ask people. Like that's the one thing I think I'm not ever going to ask anybody, because a lot of people I don't think have exactly what they're going to do after high school. And while I do believe that there are good intentioned people asking that, like I don't think that question is like bad by any means. Like I don't think that it's like they're trying to be mean or they're, you know, anything like that. But you don't have to have it all figured out. Like if you're watching this video and you're about ready to graduate from high school, you don't have to have it all figured out, because I don't have it all figured out. I thought I did. Back in October or maybe September, I had a complete change in direction. Like I was going to go to cosmetology school, and that's exactly what I was going to do. I just watched this hawk like fly down, like as though they caught an animal, and they totally just got an animal hovering over. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that bird up there, but it's totally eating something right now. It's been hovering over, and yeah, it's totally eating something. It just like swooped down on the grass that's down here and just like picked up something. Yeah, it's totally eating something. Anyways, enough for the side distraction. But yeah, you guys don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to know what's next and what's coming and things like that. Like the Lord is going to direct you in the way that he sees fit. And I am so grateful for the advice that she just gave. And she was just like, yeah, like, you know, you don't have to have it all figured out. Like, you know, somebody else had told me at my surprise graduation party on Wednesday, they were telling me like, you know, she's talking about her daughter, and her daughter took like, she had so many different job changes because she didn't know what she was going to do. So that's just my little advice. I'm going to go home. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of today's vlog, or today's vlog. It's been like the past week. I'm going to be vlogging though again this week, because my 18th birthday is in 3 days. I turn 18 in 3 days. So anyways, I'm going to stop. There's no cars here, don't worry. There's like no cars in this parking lot, so I'm going to stop. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next one. Bye, guys.